Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is Sunday, September 2nd, and I'm back for an update. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I have some exciting finishes to share with you in this video. I have a couple of updates on my cross stitch retreat. And I do have a couple of special mentions. I want to congratulate Misty Purcell, who just came out and designed her first cross stitch piece. She is also dyeing linen. I will leave a link below for her channel if you do not know her. Congratulations, Misty. You're an extremely talented person. She's multi-talented on so many levels. I'm super excited about my cross stitch retreat. I posted about it on Monday. It is almost full. There are a couple spots left. There are some amazing people coming to this retreat, and I'm excited to meet each and every person. It's going to be a great time. There's a lot of great things planned, and there are a couple spots left open. There's a couple people that did not pay their invoices yet. Until that invoice is paid, the spot is not reserved, so there's a couple ladies pay those invoices. I got to say pretty much everybody paid their invoices already. So it is almost full. I'm super excited about this challenge I took on. It's the first time I've ever done it, and I'm looking forward to it. We have some great things planned, and there's quite a few floss tubers coming. There's other people who don't do floss tube that are coming. There's people from different parts of the country coming. It's going to be an exciting time. So if you're interested, my email is below. Just send me an email, or you could check out my last video, which has all the information upon the retreat. On Tuesday of this week, I know I cannot believe we are in September. It is Labor Day weekend here in the United States, and I have to drop off my pieces for our fair, and I had to pick up a piece from the framer, and this was the piece that I showed in my last video, and it is now framed. See if you could get the detailing on the frame. It is amazing. I am super happy with how this came out and framed. This is going into the fair. This is going to go under the all other category. There's only 3 categories. You can only enter 3 pieces into the whole fair. This is going to be one of them. So that's going into the all other category. This piece I'm going to be putting in for still life, animals, and flower category. Now they say all pieces have to be framed. This is framed. Now whether they accept this into the fair or not, we shall see. I have no idea. It's not a traditional regular framed piece, but I love this piece. It's beautiful. Simple, elegant, beautiful. So that's going into that category. And then, sorry about that, I had to turn to get the other piece. And then the other category is whimsy and fantasy, and I'm putting my pixie in that category. Oh, I just love her. She's gorgeous. So I'm excited about putting the pieces in on Tuesday. I always get a little bit nervous when I drop them off, but they do come with tags. They are barcoded. So after last year's first experience, I feel very comfortable putting those into the fair. If you have a local fair, please enter your pieces. It doesn't matter if they win or not. It will be something that other people can see, and that's why I enter my pieces into the fair. I know Julie McConnell is big on entering those pieces, and I'm super excited to enter those on Tuesday. The frame piece I actually had to pick up from the framer Friday. I had to take an hour early off of work. I forgot it was Labor Day weekend. They're closed on Monday. I cannot pick it up on Monday, and I have to drop the pieces off on Tuesday after work. I would not be able to pick up the piece, so I did go and get that piece. So that's the update on the fair, and I do have some amazing finishes. Okay, so this piece, this pattern is by Plum Street Sampler, and it's turkey sausage. Now, I originally seen these pieces stitched by Dina at Half Stitch Cross Stitch, and I'm pretty sure she did them last year. She did them for her sister, and I have a best friend, Gina, that I've known since 4th grade, and she lives in New York still, and yeah, she's just my bestest friend. And we grew up together, and she had one of these dogs, and Harry recently passed away, and so I made this for her. And it's so hard to give this up as a gift, I'm telling you. It came out so good. Look at that. Now this pumpkin I purchased at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to show you the tag. It was $13.99. I got 40% off. It was $8 and change. And to me, this frame piece is just as good as the other piece I had professionally framed. And that cost, I'm not even going to say what that cost. It cost an arm and a leg. But it's professionally framed. And that piece, believe it or not, is a gift too. These two beautiful pieces are gifts. They're hard. It's hard sometimes to let go of some of your beautiful pieces, but these are going to people that I know will love them. And how I did this is, excuse me, is I mounted this on foam core board, not sticky board, foam core board, because I needed something thicker. So I stretched it and pinned the back. And then as you could see, there's a wood piece in here, and it had a saying on it. It was a Thanksgiving type or fall saying on it. And what I did is I just glued it on top of that. So it kind of floats on the frame. Now this piece, her birthday's not till October 22nd. So I have this hanging over my fireplace right now. I will enjoy it for a couple more weeks before I send it out for her birthday. It is so cute. So, so cute. Love it. So that's another piece that's finished. Excuse me while I put that down. Oh, the next piece is adorable. Now, I originally saw this pattern from Diana at It Is Kismet, and she was showing. This is from Stacy Nash. This is Oliver. This, as soon as I saw the pattern in her video, I stopped, paused, went to buy, like we all do when we get inspiration, and I purchased it. Went back and finished watching her video. As soon as I got this piece, this pattern, I finished it in 2 days. Started it one day, finished it the next. This is for my daughter Alyssa for Christmas, and I wanted to stitch it right away. Like seriously, people. He came out so stinking cute. The pattern doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. And really is, it's mostly all black. You're just stitching in a little bit of color. The eyes, I changed the color. I picked like a greener color, like more of a eye type color. I finished it with blue ribbon because her favorite color is blue. I put a little bell on the cat. And of course I did the string like they suggested in the pattern. That's the back. I used flannel for the back of the cat, gray flannel. And meet Oliver, stinking cute. Came out so cute. Now this you could tie on anything. This you could tie onto anything, a doorknob. You could actually tie it as a necklace. I don't think she'll wear it as a necklace though. She always wanted a cat. Alyssa, here's your cat. We had a dog for 19 years. Our dog lived 19 years. We could have never had a cat. She was a Jack Russell. She would have eaten the cat. But it came out so cute. Highly recommend them. I did purchase the owl. I haven't stitched it. And I'm working on another piece I started, but I didn't have time to finish it. Setting up the retreat took up so much time, and it's just me doing it, and it's almost full. And once it's full, you know, you just get back into your normal routine. It took out a lot of time though, and I didn't really stitch that much last week. But this pattern is Penny Pumpkin, and it is from the Scarlet House. Love this piece. Now I switched all of the colors on the piece. I'm still stitching it, and I do have it still on my frame, but I want to bring in the colors. Look at the colors. The border is gorgeous. Now I switched the colors out. In this pattern has very pastel colors, and I wanted more of a fall feel. When I finish the piece, I will list all of the colors on my next video, but you can see I used a lot of fall colors to do the piece. So I switched out the colors on the piece. I love it. Now, I am going to show you something that another Flosstuber was showing. Okay, so Lori at Mischievous Stitches showed a tutorial on how she made floss tag holders for her projects. So what I do is I do use these. You can number the back when you switch the colors and put the symbol. And this I like. I put everything on a big ring first. Then I cut my threads. I get them all on the thing, and then I could just start and go. Love it. Love it, Lori. Great tutorial. As soon as I saw her tutorial, I have a huge box of all the cards people send me. Thank you notes, all kinds of stuff. I have a whole box. Christmas cards, everything. I don't throw them away. I can't. I don't know what it is. I can't throw them away. But what I did do is, this is the shape that I picked out for my floss tag. This could be also a gift tag. So I chose this one. This is by Fiskars. So that's your first punch. Then this is also by Fiskars. That's the second punch. This is the bottom punch where you put your floss in here. And then the top punch is just your regular punch on the top. So you just punch all of those and you got your tag set. Now what I used, I didn't want to put together pieces. I used cards, and I'm going to show you some of the ones I made. Super cute. Now I have a ton of Snoopy cards. I don't use my Snoopy cards, but when I got double Snoopy cards, I made Snoopy tags. Look at how cute. Look at. So you could use your gift cards. It's heavy cardstock. You just punch it out. You don't have to do, and I have all matching blues and colors in the back. So that was a bunch of cards I did. All right, this is, look at the little dog. I mean, these were all gift cards that people sent me. Christmas. Super cute. This has snowmen and all the cards that I had in this box. I made gift tags for them. What a great way to repurpose your cards. So as soon as I saw Lori's video, like a bell just went off. I'm like, oh my God, it's heavy cardstock with the cards. I could use the fronts of the cards. And how you punch it so that you could see it, I'm going to demonstrate it to you, because Alright, so if you wanted this to show up specifically in this spot, is you do it on the back, and then when you press it upside down and punch it out so you could see exactly what's going to be punched in that hole. You don't do it the other way around where you punch it down. You just punch it upside down. So that'll help you see the exact piece that you want on the tag. Lori, thank you so much for that. It is a great way to repurpose gift cards, thank you cards. It's awesome. I mean, I found a way, and they're heavy cardstock. And the other, in Joann's, they had heavy scrapbooking cardstock where it's thick, and you just punch them out from there. You don't need anything to be attached or glued or anything like that. So that's another good idea for you. I did purchase a couple of patterns. I got the Fragments in Time. I got the rest of the series for this year. I haven't started stitching them yet, but I think I'm going to do a big piece for all of these instead of individually. I'm not sure yet, but I did purchase all of those. They're super cute. And then I got Cardinal Points chart pack. Cardinal Points is a beautiful pattern. I love the colors in this. I haven't really been purchasing too much because I honestly don't need anything. Not that any of us do. But those are super cute. Those are a couple pieces that I did want to purchase, and I added those to the collection. It is a collection. I'm going to be included a quick video at the end of the gardens and different things that I planted. The garden has changed so much over the season. We are in September now, and it's still growing though. I still get a ton of tomatoes, lettuce. I have squash growing now. I do have some other sunflowers that are getting ready to bloom. It's my third planting of sunflowers, so those and everything is really picking up on my left garden in the front. So that's been exciting. I cannot believe we're in September and it is the fall season. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, hitting the bell for when a notification comes up. I am almost at 2,500. As soon as I hit that number, there will be a giveaway. I want to thank each and every one of you. You make this hobby so much fun. It is an awesome community, and I can't say enough about it. I mean, we all love this community. On that note, everybody, if you're here in the United States, happy Labor Day. Happy stitching until we meet again, everyone. This is the lettuce garden. It is Sunday, September 2nd. And as you can see, this is all the squash that is really getting big. Lynette from Homesteading on the Home Front, these are your seeds that you sent me. They are growing amazing. Back there I have lettuce. Over there I'm going to be planting Brussels sprouts soon, probably in a day or two. Over here we have the herb garden. You can still see have all my peppermints growing. I do have basil. The black-eyed Susans are done. The yellow flowers are still growing. I got oregano, sage, rosemary. They're all still growing good. Over here we have the yellow Swiss chard. I'm going to get in close. You can see it's yellow, and they're pretty big. They're growing really good. Over in here we do have the eggplants, and they're all still growing really well. The eggplants are actually pretty big. Over here are the tomato plants, and it's huge. It's like a tomato tree. And you can see there's a ton of fruit that I have to pick again. You have to pick every couple days. Just dozens and dozens of little orange tomatoes. In here you could see I have the hot peppers growing. Oh, we got green peppers growing. These are all really growing very well still. Here in the front garden you still have flowers blooming. And I'm going to take you down and around. Look at how big this marigold plant, that is one plant. It's the size of a huge bush. It grew so big. There's my cardinal. Look at how big this marigold plant is. It's huge. Look at the flowers. And I do want to let you know, marigolds are edible. A lot of people don't know that. Got my little rabbit. The nasturtium's all filled in back here. I'm going to take you in the back because the bee balm regrew. Over by the bee balm you can see that's going to be a sunflower blooming. The bee balm I trimmed all the way back and it's regrowing again, and as you can see they're all reblooming again. So yeah, you can cut it back and it will regrow. Tons of zinnias are still growing and blooming. Here is the other sunflower. Look at it, it's pretty tall. It's getting ready to open, so that's growing. That'll bloom soon. You got more zinnias bursting. You still got your purple flowers over here. And I'm going to take you over to the left garden. In the middle of the two gardens, I got this big rose bush. It's still blooming. It smells so good. Now we're heading towards the left garden. There's the big rose bush, and then we pan over, and this goes all the way over to the left garden. Look at all the zinnias still. So many colors. They're so pretty. Tons of them. They grew really well this year. Look how pretty. I do it. The roses are still blooming. It's kind of odd that this time of year they're blooming, but the little yellow flowers, they bloom. They look like they're going to be done soon, though. They're almost done. There's a sunflower planted there. Got the hosta. Pan over this way. These are all sunflowers. They'll eventually bloom soon. These are really picking up and blooming more. Love these little cone flowers. Look at them. How pretty the colors are. Planted a little hosta there. And I'm going to bring you back to the Rose of Sharon over here, because they're still blooming. Look at the purple on that. I've never seen a purple Rose of Sharon, but this plant is doing very well. It wasn't planted that long ago. And that is the update on the garden. Happy Labor Day, everyone.